This is Chandler Waller for Boxing Social in association with Betfred. I'm delighted to be joined by super middleweight champion British and Commonwealth Lerrone Richards. Lerrone, how are you doing?
Yeah, that sounded good, man. That sounded good. But yeah, I'm good, thank you.
Good to hear. Obviously, haven't spoken to you since the Lennox Clark fight. Now you've had some sort of time to reflect on that. Speaking to you off camera, you said that you don't think it should have been a split decision. How did you see that fight yourself?
Initially when I won the fight, after the fight, I felt like I won the fight by 3 rounds. And after watching it back, I was about right. 3 to 4 rounds, I felt like I won the fight and won it clearly.
Now, obviously, we're coming to the end of 2019. It's been a great year for you, picking up the Commonwealth, picking up the British title. How would you reflect on it?
Do you know what? It's been a mad year, and I had like 13 months out, boxed Tommy Langford straight, didn't have no warm-up fight, nothing, just went straight into the deep end, won the Commonwealth, and then boxed an undefeated fighter in Lennox Clark, up in his hometown as well, so it's been mad, and I'm grateful.
What's next, really? You got 2020 around the corner. What sort of fights do you want? Do you want to step it up from the sort of domestic level that you're at, or do you want to win that title outright?
Well, looking at the domestic scene now, obviously you've got the world level fighters, and apart from them, I would say I'm the best super middleweight in the country, and I've proven that holding the British and the Commonwealth titles. Also looking down in the British rankings, you got underneath me Zach Parker, Tommy Langford, Lennox Clark, and Anthony Fox, and 3 of them I've already beat. So let's see what happens. I've got a good team with Frank Warren and S-Jam with Sam Jones and Adam Morley, which they'll guide my career in the right direction. But for me, I'm going to hold on to the British and Commonwealth title, and anyone who wants it is going to have to come through me. But we're going to see what happens, whether we can move on or we'll see what options are out there.
It's interesting you mentioned Zach Parker. I feel like it's a name that will always pop up, that sort of both of you holding the British, him obviously holding it beforehand and you now holding it. Do you think we'll see that fight in 2020? Would you like that fight in 2020?
I would have liked the fight this year, but Zach Parker had other options. He's highly ranked by the governing bodies, and I understand that he won't want to risk that position fighting Lerrone Sniper the Boss Richards. But we'll see, maybe that fight can happen in the near future. If not, I'm sure if he keeps winning and I keep winning, we'll meet up eventually, for sure.
Now, there's just a couple of things that I want to run through with you, a couple of quick fights and things like that. Starting off with your stablemate, or Joyce, part of S-Jam, taking on Marco Hook for the European Cruiserweight title. If I can just get, how do you think that fight will go?
Joyce, underrated boxing. People underrate his boxing ability. He brings a lot to the table. You look at his amateur pedigree, winning the Olympic silver medal, really should have been a gold medal. So, Joyce is moving really fast as a professional. He's beaten some good fighters in Stavern, Brian Jennings, and I feel like he's going to go through Marco hot like a train.
Next fight, one that's actually obviously happened recently. Just wanted to get your thoughts on it. Anthony Joshua defeating Ruiz Jr. On points, pretty much a shutout win. Great to see, I'm sure.
Great performance by Joshua. I wanted him to win, and I thought he was going to win the fight. He boxed exactly what I thought he would do, the smart way, and just pot shot and move. The ring was quite big though, wasn't it? But he done what he had to do, and I was very impressed.
And Wilder Fury 2, I'm hearing we might get an announcement in the next few days, really sort of Christmas Day announcement is what I've heard. If that fight is obviously officially made, which we are assuming that it will be, how do you see that fight going? Do you expect it to go any differently than the first one?
Well, we know Tyson Fury, brings a lot to the table. He's got a lot of skills, his movement, the speed. I feel he's going to utilise that in this fight, and I think he'll win on points.
Okay, well, I think that just about wraps it up. If I can I'll do a little fun question, because obviously it's the end of the year, it's the end of a decade. If you had to pick a Fighter of the Year and Fight of the Year, who would your winners be?
Right. It can be global, right? Yeah, Terence Crawford. Yeah, Terence Crawford. You know, every fight he's in this year, he's always entertaining. Shows skills, shows power and excitement and entertainment. That's what people want to see. So yeah, Terence Crawford for sure.
And Fight of the Year?
It's a hard question, but you know, I can't really pick one right now. But there's a lot. There's a lot. Yeah.
Okay, well, Lerrone Richards, thank you very much for your time for speaking to myself and Box and Social.
Yeah, just lastly, I want to thank my sponsors, Mark Harris, Vanquish Iconic, Steve Tadros from FCI Markets, you know, for all the support, as I wouldn't be able to do what I do without them. I also want to wish everyone a Happy New Year and a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you too.